The present humanity exists on this planet in the age of Kali. This epoch is called Kali-yuga. What characterizes this epoch, and why does it bear the name of the Great Mother? This is the most terrible time, the time of wars, the decline of morality, the time of human exploitation by man. Despite the abundance of the planet's resources and many useful inventions, the majority of the population lives in poverty, and the many even starve. There is no development towards greater spirituality, to greater knowledge. The basis of the society is the passion for enrichment at any cost and the cult of selfishness. It doesn't matter in which socio-economic formation the society exists: slavery, feudalism, capitalism, or socialism. The majority of the population has no access to either genuine knowledge or wealth. They have to work hard all their lives and die of diseases, rarely living to old age. All elections are formal. As Comrade Stalin wisely said, it doesn't matter how they vote. What matters is how the votes are counted. The same was said by Napoleon III, for example. There is no democracy, no power of the people. All these are just beautiful words. It doesn't matter what a particular regime is called. People in Kali-yuga are ruled by an elite, greedy for money and power. These are not people. Outwardly, they look like people, but their mental structure is demonic. They are ready for any crime for the sake of their selfish interests. When I say that Mother Kali is called into this world to destroy demons in it, I just mean those who bring evil to this world, indulging their passions and weaknesses, and driven by their egoism. They sow all kinds of lie, poverty, exploitation, conflicts, and wars. But they are not only politicians, not only the oligarchs and the rich. A demon is any person who is led through life by his or her egoism. Mother Kali, cutting off the head of the demon Raktabija, is a symbol of the destruction of egoism. Egoism doesn't take root in a person's heart. Egoism is rooted in the mind, that is, in the head. When people begin to live in the head and not in the heart, they become unscrupulous, immoral, spiritless creatures. Outwardly, they may look smart, but they are as far from humanity as this planet is far from the sun. Mother Kali comes to such egoists who put their own interests above the interests of society, and others, moreover, trying to solve these interests at the cost of the misfortune of others and society as a whole. With her sword, she cuts off their heads, soaked in selfishness and arrogance. Someone dies of an illness, someone loses their loot, someone ends up in the dock. One way or another, the sword of Kali overtakes the demons. If Kali doesn't immediately send someone to hell, then she creates hell for such a creature, even here on earth. Traitors will get the worst of it. This is the worst kind of demons. They first promise one thing and then give the opposite, making you also guilty of what happened. They can say a lot of good words, and in the end they attack you with a dagger from around the corner. Kali has absolutely no pity for such demons. They are subject to complete destruction, both in this world physically and in hell at the soul level. The symbolism of the image of Kali cutting off the head of a demon is to convey to a person one important truth. The path of egoism is the path to death. Life only from the head is the way to the grave. This is a false path. Spirituality is inextricably linked with the heart. A spiritually developed person is pleasing to Kali, and Kali considers them her son or her daughter. When Mother collected all the blood of Raktabija into a bowl, drinking it to the last drop, she wanted to show all these people living in the age of Kali that none of them will be saved if they don't give up their own egoism. No matter how many egoists drip their sperm onto this earth, wanting to continue themselves and their children, egoists like them, everything will be in vain. Kali will cut off the head of both them and their worthless descendants. No matter how many times their seed sprouts in this world, the end will be the same: death. Egoism is condemned by Mother from the very beginning, and there is not and can't be any other explanation. This is the truth that frees from ignorance and opens the way to light.